All right, y'all. So today, I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about fitness. First off, we're having a good day. I hope you guys are having a good day. I had a long day with my family today. Wasn't the most productive day, but you kind of need these days too. You need days to just actually live and enjoy your family because, for one, you never know when your family's not gonna be there. That's a dark thought, but it's a real thought. And for two, I don't think a lot of entrepreneurs have real lives. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are in grind mode, and that's good. We definitely need to be in grind mode 80% of the time, but like not 100% because, then what's the point of even grinding if you're never having time to actually live? That's the whole point of us grinding, right? Putting away life now for life later, Um, that's all I'm saying. But before that, I want to get into the video. Oh, I'm almost healed. I swear I'm almost healed. We're going to get into the video talking about fitness, why I believe fitness is one of the most important things just for foundation, not for business, not for just any finance thing, not for anything. It's literally just for your foundation as a human being. Fitness is, in my fitness journey personally, right? I was successfully able to lose 15 pounds in like a month, 2 months, give or take. And it was mind changing for me. It was life changing because it wasn't that I lost the 15 pounds that changed my life. It was that it made me start to think of I it made me start to think of life as more moldable. Like I felt like I could really change into whoever I wanted to be. But it's because of the actions I was taking to lose that weight that got me those dramatic results. Before I was on the path to losing weight, I was eating any type of way. I was lazy. I didn't have any kind of schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like it really was just like I was just going about my day to day until I started not liking what I saw in the mirror, and I said, okay, I need to make a change. When I made that change, the things that changed were like what I just said. All those things that I wasn't doing, I started doing. So I had a schedule. I had a routine for my life. I was, going and running twice a day. So I run in the morning and then I run at night. But I would run at the morning as soon as I woke up, and then I run at night around 6, 7 p.m. That's the time I like to run. And I had to do that twice. When it came to eating, eating became another workout. I had to figure out how to eat. Exactly. I had to time out my meals. I had to I had to measure out my portions so that I would still eat a decent amount to make me full and not overeat. It was a whole science to it. You know what I'm saying? I had to replace all my rice. I ate white rice 24/7. I'm African. That's what we do. We done switched it up. I had to take rice out of my diet completely. I was eating lettuce in place of bread because bread had too many carbs. I was really like, I was so locked in. And I remember when I was trying to lose weight the fastest and I wasn't seeing any results, it was because I kept looking at the scale. I kept thinking, when is this going to be over? I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this calorie deficit. I'm getting 67,000 steps a day. But I don't know. Like, I wasn't seeing any results. And it got to a point where I was doing it for so long that I just accepted that this was my new life. Because if I wasn't gaining weight, at least I wasn't, or if I wasn't losing weight, at least I wasn't gaining weight. That was the thing I had in my mind. So I was like, whatever. And it started to kind of be fun, I started to realize, let me slow down. I started to realize the benefits that exercise does to your mind. Like, I don't know the scientific terms, but anyone who works out understands what I'm talking about. You feel better about yourself. Your self-confidence goes up, and then after you do any type of physical activity, I think it's endorphin. I don't know. I don't want to say anything that's wrong, but you start to just enjoy your days more. You have more vitality. You're smiling more. You're happier. I don't know if it's a placebo effect because you're working out and you just think that you're smaller, so you just trick your mind into feeling happy, or if it's really just a chemical reaction that happens. But that was happening to me a lot. And so I changed my mindset to, I'm going to just be disciplined forever. I'm going to eat like this forever. I'm going to be methodical like this in every one of my actions forever. Until one day I realized my scale was actually broken. It was not weighing me correctly, and I did not know for a very long time. The only reason why I had to change my scale and why I realized that my scale was broken was because my scale actually broke. I picked it up and it slipped out of my hand, and it was one of them glass scales. So it shattered all over my bathroom floor. And I remember I was just so upset when it happened because I was just like, bruh, I wasn't the most financially stable at the time. So I was like, bro, I don't want to buy another scale. I don't want to have to deal with this. But eventually, I did. And so when I bought a new scale, I stood on it, fully expecting to see still like 169, 170, because that's the weight that I was at. It wasn't muscle, it was 170 fat. It was weight that I was at where I was the most uncomfortable. And the weight that I was stuck at. I stepped on that scale. You know what it said? It was 159. It was 159. From 170 to 159. To me, overnight. Because just the other night, when I weighed myself, it was still giving me the same reading because the scale was off. It was broken. So to hop on a different scale and to see such a drastic change, I was like, at first I thought the scale that I was standing on was wrong. I was like, there's no way I'm this light. There's no way I actually lost this much weight. Even though I was feeling better and I felt like I was looking better, I saw that it wasn't changing. So I just figured, you know what, whatever. But I didn't believe it. So I took one of my dumbbells and I put it on the scale. And I saw that the scale read the dumbbell completely accurately. So it blew my mind. I was like, yo, this whole time, that was the weight that I was really at. But I tell you the story, I was kind of yapping. I just want to come on here and talk. But I tell you this story because I want you guys to understand that fitness is about a lifestyle. Fitness is great for your foundation because it puts you in a certain place mentally. After that experience, I realized that by working hard, changing my habits, and living a certain way, I will be happier and I will achieve my goals. And then I applied that same mentality to school, and I was able to get Dean's List. Dean's List. I almost got it twice in a row. It was one class that that I wasn't able to get the proper grades for, that made me not get Dean's List the second time in a row. And the reason why I didn't get the proper grades, attendance. I wasn't going to class. I was just staying home and studying the material at home because that was getting me better test scores. So it's not even like I had a bad grade, it's just attendance took off a lot. And I didn't realize it would take off a lot. Should have read the syllabus. But that just goes to show, man, fitness is so much more than just getting muscles. It's a mental exercise. And then when you do get those muscles, people inherently already know how much work it takes to get fit. That's why a lot of people don't do it. If it was easy, everyone would have six-pack abs, be their dream weight, and have their dream proportions, right? But they don't have them because it's hard. So when they see someone who has them, they know automatically, yo, this guy puts in work. Even if they don't want to think it, it's subconscious. It's an evolutionary sight that we have, because 100 million or however long ago we were alive, not 100 million years, but not 100 million years, 10,000 years ago or whatever it was, right? We didn't have social media, we didn't have communication, we didn't have languages, we didn't have none of this stuff. So the way that we were able to tell if a partner or if another person was trustworthy or worth our time was simply looking at them. So we developed a lot of these visual and subconscious cues to tell if there's someone's a danger, if someone's trustworthy, if someone should be someone you should procreate with, all that stuff. That monkey brain ideology is still in our heads. We still have it. But now we are in the age of information. We're so much smarter than we were back then. but we still have those same cues. So why not take advantage of those cues? That's what fitness will do for you, bro. Because it takes a certain kind of man to get their dream body, woman to get their dream body, whoever to get their dream body. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone could just do it. So doing it not only proves to yourself that you're worthy, but other people that you're worthy. Which is why, if you're not in the gym already, you need to get in the gym. You need to just go. Be consistent, bro. Start small and then work your way up. But yeah, man, let me get my ass in the gym now that I've talked to y'all about it. I just had this in my mind and I just want to get it out there. More uploads coming. I slacked these past 2 days, but more uploads coming for sure. We got more back testing. We got more, face-to-face videos. Yeah, man. Hope y'all stay up. Stay safe, man.